Santa Monica, walking around, getting a little bit of B-roll. Today, we are going to talk about Enlight Video. It's an editing software. Actually, Enlight Videoleap. Sorry about that. It's one we're using to kind of edit all these videos. It kind of has been blowing me away. It kind of has a mix of motion graphics. You can throw stickers on there, audio, sound effects, you name it, you can do it, and it's all on your iPhone. So that's going to be the next episode. We're going to go now into the lab, and we're going to get to work, and we're going to show you exactly how to use this app and show you how you can get the most out of it. So stay tuned. Okay, so hello, let's get into this right now. This is Enlight Videoleap, guys. I'm just going to go over a basic overview on how to load in some basic footage, how to splice it up if you need to, how to maybe add some sound, and we'll leave it at that for right now because this is a little in-depth of a program to just get everything done in one tutorial. So we'll break it up over a couple, but this is just the general overview, guys. So on the top left, that little button basically is just giving you the suite that Enlight Videoleap also makes a couple other programs and apps, and this is what those are, and you can get their explanation from there. Right next to it is the projects. So these are going to be all the projects that you're working on, and you can create a new project from this window. Right next to that is the help. So you click that little book, and it gives you a rundown. You guys get lost while doing something in this program, click that button, and it will give you a quick little rundown on how to do that. We're going to go over some of that stuff here in this video. Over in the top right, and you have your export settings, but since we haven't made anything yet, there's nothing to export. So let's look in the middle. You have tap the plus below to add media, and that's exactly what you do. So if you tap that button, you can bring in some video, and I'm going to find something that I can find. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to add that to the project. Okay, so now you see you have the video inside our project, but let's say I don't want that part. I just want to catch that. Okay, I just want to trim it down to that. Now, there's two ways to do that. The first thing you're going to do is just click the actual footage you just loaded in, and you'll get this kind of frame around it. On the left-hand side, there'll be an arrow. On the right-hand side, there'll be an arrow. If you click and hold either of those arrows and move them in, you can trim the video footage. So now it's going to start from where I wanted it to. Okay. And then I don't want it to do that at the end, so I'm going to do the same thing here at the end. And now I have some footage. What I'm going to do is I want to split and put something right in between this footage. So say I want it to go to right there, and then I want it to cut. As that's selected with the frame around, at the bottom you get a new menu here, and you can see me moving it around, and it gives you a bunch of different options from filters, so you can change the look of it. So let's maybe do that. Let's change the look of it. No, now I got a nice tone. That has a nice cool tone to it. I kind of like that. We can go for a very kind of stylistic one. Deep blues. There's a zillion in here. It's like Instagram, guys. I got so many different things in here. I kind of like that first one. I'm just going to go with... Actually, I like that one. No, I kind of like that one. I don't know which one I like. I think I'm going to go with that one. That one just looks cooler. Okay, so let's say we got our look now, and I want it to stop. Let's say... What did I say? I wanted it to go there. And right there, we want to split it. So click this arrow button on the bottom. Now you have opacity. You can adjust different things like the contrast and the brightness. We won't go into all this right now, guys. We're just going to go to this one at the end that's called split. And if you click split, it's going to split it right there to do different pieces. So now you have a small piece and the other piece. So this is very much like editing in a regular editing program like Premiere or Final Cut. So now I'm going to, I want to move that. So I click and hold it, and it lets you kind of move it over just a little bit. Actually, we need to put something in here. Okay, let's put something else in. One thing about this is that you kind of have to work a little bit with the program. So I'm going to add in another little bit of footage here. So I'll put that there. And now let's move that there. If you click and hold it, it lets you arrange it. And now I'm going to put, let me do it. Yeah, it did. Nope, it didn't. Let's try that again. Okay, see how it let me drop it now in there. So now I have my beginning footage. It drops now to this. But I want to find where I want to actually cut it. And there was this little bit right there is where I want, right about there. So with that one selected, I'm going to bring it back. We're going to select that. Leave it there. I want to grab the arrow part. And we're going to go to where I want it, which I think was right about there. Okay, so now let's go back and see how it looks. Yeah, there you go. And then I want to split it again right there. So I'm going to hit split. Now I'm going to click this. This one I'm going to delete. To delete it, you click and hold and just drag it right into the trash. And so now if we look at our footage, you'll see it clicks. I've edited something in the middle of that. It's going to go back to the other footage now. And you can kind of see what I'm doing here, okay? Now we can change the transitions. Like right, those are plain transitions. So if you click that, transition, that little white box, you'll have these different versions of what you can do. So you can do a dissolve. You can also do a fade. We can do a zoom. There's a ton in here, guys. You can see there's just a plethora of different transitions that we can use and utilize in this program. So feel free to play around with that. That's how you get your basic footage in there, and do some basic transitions. If you want to add, let's say, some text, you can hit the T button, and now you got text on top. You double click it to edit it. Hi there. Here's what I'm going to write there. You can size it with your fingers, using both fingers to stretch it and make it smaller. You can tilt it. You can do what you want. You can also add animation to that. While it's selected, you get another menu where you can edit it. You can change the font. Animation is what we're going to try here, and we're going to give it a little scale to fit. So now when we play it, hi there. Now we got something pretty cool starting to come together. As you can see, it's pretty easy to start adding these layers. Now, let's say we wanted to add a little bit of music to it. Let's go back till we get to the main menu area. And now you're going to click on audio. And you can either put sound effects or music. We're just going to throw some music. It's drawing up the music right now. I think it's having a hard time finding it. Let's see if it gets something to pop up. I'm over at the beach right now, so it's not the greatest of reception. So let's see. Something went wrong. All right, we might not be able to do the music today. We'll do the music on another day with the sound effects because it has to load in those pieces. But anyway, I think this will give you a basic start to this. You can add stickers. Let's say you want it. I think we're going to have the same problem. We'll come back with the stickers and everything else that we can load in. You can do a voiceover on top of it. You can do filters on the whole entire thing. You can add effects. It's pretty endless, guys. This is an amazing program. If you haven't already, go ahead and download Enlight Videoleap. It's down in the description below. Again, this is just a basic overview, just how to start loading and stuff, do basic edits. And now if I wanted to export that, at the top right again, now that button should be highlighted. If you hit export, you can now export it either at everything from 360p all the way up to 4K, 24 frames all the way up to 60 frames. I always usually export at 24 and 4K. That will give you my best resolution and the most filmic look. So I can save that to photos, and I'm good to go. You can also message it to somebody, and I think you can, you can do anything else in here. Anyway, so that is the basics of Enlight Videoleap. The next video, we're going to go a little bit more in depth. We'll go more into like how to start layering and merging things together. This is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. I definitely recommend this app for you. Go ahead and download it. Till next time.